Hi, it's Cheryl. I have a really good show for you today. I've been shopping and I have an organic and heirloom seed haul. I pretty much lost my mind at the seed sale at the local garden center. Everything was 50% off, so I had a blast. And I also bought some other things in the store. Now, you all know I'm a big seed saver, and I do save a lot of my seeds and use them over. I've got some good videos out there for you for how to save seeds, but I get eager to try new varieties. So I went out and had a bunch of seeds in this cart, out of the cart, sorting through thousands of packs of seeds. So I got a really good haul, and I'm going to show them to you. Also, I got some soil ready for winter sowing and for my microgreens and for my transplanting. I have some transplanting to do and some indoor seed growing for the winter. So I'm growing everywhere. And so I'm getting started early this year. Sometimes I wait till the last minute and can't find my favorite soil. So I have that. And a couple other things I got on sale. So what I'm going to do is buzz on home, show you what I have in the trunk, show you my soils, the things I got on sale, and then buzz on into the kitchen table, and I'll have all the seeds stacked for you in different categories. And you're going to want to have a paper and pencil ready because I'm going to show you each seed that I got and why I got them, what my thinking is, you know, like what's disease resistant or different things like that. So I think you're really going to enjoy it. Sit tight and let me buzz on home. Okay, let's look at the potting soil I got first. As many of you have seen my other videos, my favorite potting mix is from Smart Naturals, Happy Frog. This is just a really good organic potting soil. I think I've used every one on the market, and I swear I get better results with this. Probably because it contains mycorrhizae, which is a beneficial fungus that actually makes your roots grow a lot better, like creates that whole under root environment better, and I'll do a whole nother video on why you want to use that. Anyway, it's good for indoor and outdoor gardening. This is 2 cubic feet, and I got 3 bags of this, and I'll tell you why I'm telling you that in a second. And then the other bag I got, this one's their Ocean Forest. So the other one's Happy Frog, this is Ocean Forest. And I like this because it's got bat guano in it, bat poop, and earthworm castings, earthworm poop. So this one's got a lot of critter poop in it, and to me, you want to have a mix of everything because you're going to get a completely different nutritional profile from this one than you are from this one. I mean, there'll be some overlap, obviously, but I use some of both. This one is a smaller bag. I think it's 1.5 cubic feet, and it's $1 more. So this one here in Ohio is $17.99, and Happy Frog is $16.99. Well, it's way more than you're going to spend, you know, going and buying some cheap stuff at Home Depot or Lowe's or your garden center, but the results are astoundingly better when you put the money into the soil like this. Now, people have asked me how much I need to do winter sowing, and believe it or not, this 2 cubic yard or foot bag, I only used 2 of them for all of my winter sowing last year, and that was 152 milk jugs or some other type of jug. So I only needed 2 of these, and I actually thought I needed a lot more, but I didn't. So that's just good for you to know when you're going and buying it. And buy it now, you know, October, November, get it now because it'll be hard to find when you're ready to do your winter sowing in January or February. Okay, so then the next thing I got is, this one I've never used before. It's called diatomaceous earth insect dust. And I'll do another show completely on that because I haven't researched it a lot, but I know this is food grade, and that's the only type you ever want to use. We can actually eat it. What it does is it stops certain insects. My biggest problem here in Ohio is slugs because it's so wet here. I also have the cabbage worm, but that one, I don't think this will help with that. Helps fleas, ticks, ants, cockroaches, slugs, beetles, earwigs, silverfish, and other crawling insects. So anyway, I'm going to give that a try because I had lost a lot of plants this time with slugs. And I know you can go out at night and pick them off and everything, but it's just hard to keep up with. And then the next thing I got are these domes. These domes are so cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, but they were such a good deal. They were $10.99, marked down to $2.99. And there's so many times, just like with the winter sowing concept, growing with humidity and condensation, and all, you know, is really nice for your plants, and it protects them from the insects and the critters. We have a lot of animals here, so there's 3 of them stacked here. But it has this nice little vent. Let me focus that for you. And I would say most likely we'll always leave it open so you get some air in there. And I think I can use this on my 5-gallon containers for sure, and on some of my trays. Some of my big trays where, when I first plant the seeds, I want to protect them and give them a good chance to get rolling. So, and then lastly, my seeds. So I'm going to buzz inside and give you a grand tour of all my seeds. Okay, here is my seed haul. And before I go through all the seeds with you, I just wanted to show you, let me get you set up here, what I just finished my seeds. And this is about, I don't know, a fifth or a sixth of all the seeds I saved this year. Some of my labels blew off, so I have like miscellaneous peppers, miscellaneous cherry tomatoes, I have sun golds, I have my Moon and Stars watermelon, that was for sure. That's a really good one. And sugar babies. I was like 90% sure it was sugar babies. I've got my red flame lettuce, which did really well, yellow pepper, and chocolate sweet bell peppers. These dark brown, gorgeous peppers, really sweet. Make sure you look for the video on that. I have a whole video on those. So anyway, those are my seeds. So before I go, I'm going to go through these with you and tell you what my thinking was. These were all half off, and some of them were 60% off, so I couldn't resist. And I must have had 3 times more of these in my shopping cart, but I pulled them out. First one, these onions, I only grew them for the first time this year, and I did do them with winter sowing, and they turned out fantastic. Really good taste. They got really thick like that, and the winter sowing was huge jump start on those. Certified organic, 60 days. I really like that one. I'm going to go through my herbs first and all the rest of them. I got just basic garlic chives, which I love even more than regular chives, which I got 2 packs of garlic chives right here. Burpee and whatever this is, Lake Valley. Both organic, non-GMO. I think this one is, yeah. So half a $2.49, half a $3.19. Couldn't beat it. I got parsley here. I hope you're seeing these all right. And dill. Cilantro is one of my absolute favorites, so I got a giant pack of that. $3.49. This was 60% off. Heirloom. Okay, what is heirloom? Heirloom is a seed that's been handed down for generations for particular traits, and it's got that original taste of the seed, or the plant rather, from, let me focus that for you, back in the old days. It's open pollinated, which means it's pollinated just by the wind or by insects. So heirloom, you're always going to have your best taste if you can. And then even better is to get heirloom. Let's see, this one over here is heirloom. Which one? I got one of my tomatoes. Heirloom and organic, because you can get organic and not heirloom, and you can get heirloom and not organic. Organic just means that it's non-GMO, non-genetically modified, and that it's not been grown with pesticides and poisons and things that are going to hurt your body. So it's always best if you can get organic and heirloom, like I did with this one right here, okay? All right, now let's move to tomatoes. I got 4 tomatoes. Here's an heirloom. Is this organic? It doesn't say organic, but then when you turn it over, it says non-GMO, untreated seed, which means by definition, if it's not genetically modified, it's organic. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think that's the case. So this beefsteaks are just such a good tomato. Then I got the super sweet 100. That's the only hybrid I got, which is non-heirloom, non-organic. I just really like the taste of those. Okay, and then I got sweeties, which I did try those, and they didn't grow very well. I'm going to try them again. Sweeties and Brandywine is just a really delicious slicer red tomato. Heirloom tomato flavor. I mean, that just tastes like your grandma's tomatoes, right? Chadwick, I tried to grow that this year. I think I only got one, but it came out okay. This one is disease resistant. It says 1-inch cherry tomatoes on disease resistant indeterminate plants. So we're hoping we're not going to get any disease on that. I have so many pepper seeds that I've saved. Make sure I'm focused for you here. But this one looked good, and I like it because it's giant, right? Big peppers. I juice a lot of peppers, believe it or not. I freeze them, and of course, we just eat a ton of them. So heirloom, this one doesn't say organic. Large, blocky, 4 to 5 inch, 3 to 4 inch red fruits, thick-walled and sweet and crispy. That sounds good to me. Okay, I'm really doing well with carrots, loving carrots, so I just thought I'd try these other Chantenay, Heirloom, Scarlet Nantes. That's a pretty basic one. I got 3 of those. Just because I juice a lot of them, I want buckets and buckets of carrots. Okay, I only got 2 melons here. Hearts of Gold, absolutely the best cantaloupe you will ever taste. I've done those for 3 years now. Both winter sowing and non-winter sowing. Absolutely love them. I usually get these at Peaceful Valley. I think it's groworganic.com. I'm not sure. But I thought I'd try this brand because it's half off at $2.49. That's a must grow. And you know I grow everything in buckets, 5-gallon buckets. These do grow well in buckets. Sugar baby, I mean, look at that picture. Absolutely gorgeous. Lake Valley seed, heirloom. Now I'm moving into my cold water, or my cold weather crops here. But before I do that one, wheatgrass. Now this is the only thing I'm not growing in the garden. I'm growing this in trays indoor, and I got a giant container of this because we make wheatgrass juice. I had a really sick dog last year, had a very rare autoimmune disease called Pemphigus vulgaris, and he almost died. And we treated him holistically and with traditional veterinary medicine. And I mean, it was touch and go for weeks. And we got him through it with wheatgrass juice. We swear this is the #1 thing that helped this dog's life be saved, is fresh wheatgrass juice. We don't even want to buy it. We grow it ourselves in trays inside. I didn't have grow lights then, but I do now. So, okay, now we're into the cold weather. Classic radishes. You got your cherry bells. And not much to say about these. These grow really well in your early season or late season. They love cold weather. I got 2 peas. Sugar Daddy's my absolute favorite snap pea. You eat the whole pod. Heirloom, really good stringless potted pea. They like full sun, but I grow them in partial shade. They do just fine. And they love to crawl up things. Okay, and then we got a big cucumber eater because I juice them. And we got straight 8s. These are big. I like big ones. And Tendergreens. I've grown both of these before, and they're really nice. About 55 days to maturity. Cucumbers. Okay, lettuces, and we're down the home stretch with the greens. I've got, this one looked new. It looks like a little mini head. Marvel of 4 Seasons. I've heard that's a really nice crispy butter head, and I like the red lettuce. The deeper the color, the more chlorophyll, the more nutrients you're going to have in it. And this one looked fun, a salad bowl. Heirloom. Looks like a mixture there. And this I've never tried before. Was this the tape? Yeah, seed tape. Have you ever tried seed tape? Go down in the comment section and let me know if you've tried seed tape and if you like it. It just sounds like a fun concept. In my long trays, my 2x3 foot trays, I'll just roll out and have perfect rows, 45 days to maturity, salad. So I thought that looked kind of cool. $6.59, and it was over half off. I remember that. And these 2 are from Italy. Thought I'd try this strain of Arugula, also known as Rocket, in many parts of the world. And this loves cold resistant. If you haven't tried Rocket, it is so good. If you're a salad eater, or put this in sandwiches, it's spicy, peppery, not too hot, because I don't eat hot, but it's absolutely fantastic taste. And then the last one is spinach. I've had hit and miss with spinach. I finally mastered it last year, and I realized when they say cold weather crop, they aren't kidding. It does not grow in the heat of summer that well. It just kind of goes dormant, at least in Ohio here when it gets really hot. But look at that gorgeous thick leaf spinaccio. I don't know what kind it is, but it's from Pagano is the company. And you can go very late or very early on this. It loves cold weather. So that's it. Look at all this. I feel like a kid at Christmas. Very excited. Hope you enjoy this. Go down in the comment section and let me know if you're liking these kind of seed haul videos. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Lets me know I'm on track with you and that you're enjoying the videos. And as always, I appreciate you so much. I'm enjoying this journey with you, sending you much love from my garden to yours. Take care. Bye-bye.